キリシュタリア様のために全てを尽くす。氷雪の幻想息づく北欧世界、それは戦乙女の放ちる古き神話の終焉地。その太陽は確約と大地を照らす。フェイトグランドオーダーコスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、無限表現世紀ゲッテルデメリンリ、消えぬ炎の階段樹。
Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. We're on the eternal icy hot century. Put that thing on my back. Thanks, Shaq. Let's head off and check out the other goddess. This is intriguing. I wonder who that is. Now, mind you, we have had one of them name dropped. I wonder if it's going to be her or someone else. We'll have to see. Anyways, we were sent to jail. So that's not good. Hopefully we don't drop the frozen soap, if you catch my drift. Oh, this was our plan in the cave, I guess? Listen close. Once we make our way into their base, the best case is we find the paper moon and info about the truth without any trouble. We can't count on that being the case. For one thing, the queen's gonna know we're there, and we cannot take her on alone, period. She's a goddess who's held on to her power since the age of gods, the embodiment of nature itself. Can't even get a good read on her magical energy. We won't have a chance against her unless we take some special steps. That's how strong she is. All that said, the queen's not gonna kill us. So, we're gonna make becoming prisoners part of the plan. So, if I understand you, you're saying the queen will move to capture us? That's right. She's like a big ball of pure mercy. She really truly loves everyone, human and heroic spirit. Once she decides not to kill someone, she won't. She might talk about killing her enemies, but honestly, there's just no one who can threaten her. That's how it went with me. She couldn't even be bothered to fight me, no matter how many shots I fired at her. May as well have been a fly. She'll never bother with sounding alarms, putting out garrisons, or anything like that. The fact that it's still business as usual around her is proof of that. I get why you'd be worried, but don't forget who I am. I'm Napoleon, Emperor of France. Not only that, I've had time to reflect on my failures from when I was alive. So trust me when I say I know what I'm doing. You got it, Supreme Commander. Right. Alright, it might be kind of a stretch to call this a strategy, but it's what we're going with. Well, ice prison? I see. So that was your strategy, huh? You certainly are daring for a master, aren't you? Who? I can't say I mind personally, but I also can't help but worry about you, so I'll lend a hand. Who? Ice prison! This is the dungeon master. We really did end up prisoners. So far, so good. Well, it's not all good. I'm sorry for putting you through that. We could have avoided that battle with Sigurd if we hadn't been so brazen. If I hadn't been so brazen with my courtship. I really didn't think that one through. Sorry again. Not at all. Your plan did work out in the end. I mean, we accomplished our goal without losing anyone. That's true, and nobody ended up hurt either. My Orton Axe doesn't have any critical damage, and it seems like everything is in working order. We're in just as good shape now as we were before we made our way in here. So I'm a little hesitant to ask this, but Napoleon, are you serious about Ophelia? Yes, you didn't sound like you were joking about that, or like you wanted to confuse them. So did you mean what you... Sure did. I fell for her hard. Well, more accurately, my heart just went out to her. I don't think I had much compassion back when I was alive, but now it seems that part of me has been cranked up to 11. Guess being a servant can be a real pain in the ass, huh? I wouldn't have to worry about feelings and stuff if I were a mindless battle robot. Anyway, all that said, I'm well aware she's a cryptor. I know they're using the Trees of Emptiness to prevent the continuation of humanity, and we'll have to take them out eventually. I know all that, and even so, I'm siding with you two. I won't betray your trust. I won't stop fighting till we've saved proper human history. Oh, you believe me, pupper? Easy there, boy. I guess I did say I was okay with dogs, didn't I? Ha ha! Not all the marks I left on history were glorious. I made a lot of bad decisions too, like the ones that resulted in the destruction of my Grand Armée. Well, I wasn't very good to the two women I loved either. They must hate me, and I don't blame them. You mean your first fiancée and Josephine, your first actual wife? Yeah, they were both good women. I promised them I'd make them happy, and then I went and let them down hard. I'm the worst kind of guy around. Oh, and about my last wife, Maria Luisa, or the lover I took while I was exiled. Was I able to make them happy? I honestly couldn't tell you. But I don't pretend the past never happened. If humanity goes away, everything else will follow. Everything. It'd be great if all was lost was just sadness and tears, but that's not how it'll work. Everything, good and bad, will be gone forever. My own glory doesn't really matter now, but to see all the joys, hopes, and dreams people have held throughout history disappear, well, I just can't let that happen now, can I? Anyway, since I'm sure you've still got some concerns, why don't we go ahead and make it official with a temporary contract? I mean, that'd be great, but sure? Is it needed? You're a good man, Private. Did you forget about my sympathies for one of our enemies earlier? I really don't like the idea of betraying anyone, and I also can't deny that I've fallen for her. In which case, it only makes sense to have some insurance, so yeah, go for it. It'll make me feel better, too. Love does tend to drive a body mad, you know. Not that I'm one to talk. Alright, Private, let's do this thing. I accept. There, now we have a temporary contract. Oh? Oh, it just ascended him. Wow. Oh! Looks like my spirit origin's in even better shape now. This is great. Once again, it's good to be fighting alongside you, Maître. Foo-foo! That means master. You really happy about this, too? You really are a good boy. So, now that our contract's in place, back to the plan. We're prisoners now, just like I expected. So this is where we set about taking back the paper moon and gathering info on the Tree of Emptiness. If we had an assassin on hand, we could sneak all stealthy-like, but since we don't, I think we'll just have to go with a feint. I'll draw their attention as much as possible while you fall asleep. Ooh? Senpai? Senpai, you're pale. It looks like the same thing that happened to you at Caldia a few times before. Wait, what? Excuse me, Senpai, but I need to run a quick emergency medical diagnostic while... Whoop, there I go. Senpai! Are we gonna get, like... It's just Dante's gonna be like... What's up, boyo? It's ya boy, Edmund Dantes. Well, we have to use this servant. Oh! Okay. Alright. This is intriguing. Was poppin'? Was poppin'. Well. We don't see your kind tumbling down here every day. Wait, what? You definitely didn't come down here of your own accord. You clearly fell down. They must have taken advantage of a flaw in your temporary contract. They were able to forge a connection with you with no problem, but you must have fallen down here when you weren't able to make it to the dream. What is Oh, yeah, it's Dante's, but I suppose this too is fate. You are... Don't push yourself too hard. That's it, you don't know me. There you go, just forget about it. Regrets and voids that gnaw away at people in their dreams are my quarry, no one else's. Now then, if we're gonna send you back the way you came, we'll have to start by burning these things away. It'd help if you could form your sense of self soon, but that might be asking a bit too much. Stand back. Hang on, I'm fine. What in the heck is going on? Of course, the Dante's vent is one that I just was never able to do, sadly. However, I have a rough estimation of what's going on with him. Just a random Dante's interlude? It's very strange. Okay, well, let's take you out first. Very weird. We got, like, boars, hornets, and onis? Like, what's going on? Okay, let's get some sea stars, too, here. Magazine change. Okay. Let's get some of these. Because I have to do a full turn to kill him anyways, so... Okay. How many do we get? 21, okay. Well, we're gonna hold on to that, though. Gee, let's go like this. This should be enough. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this is very strange. This is out of nowhere. I guess it proves that Dante survived the ending of the world just through the power of being a dream runner dude? I guess? Maybe? Who knows? Pop a heal. Also, just for the sake of it, pop an evade. And pop an attack up. So then if we do this, this, and this, we'll get a crap ton of stars, which will hopefully let us do some good stuff. I do... Even though his summer costume is cool, his standing backward costume is still kind of the coolest. Ah, we killed them all. Very strange why this is happening, but alright. Okay. Too easy. What is this place? A dream. Closer to a nightmare, really. Once you wake up, you'll forget about this place. But don't drop your guard just because it's a dream. Your soul and sense of self fell down here. If a beast sinks its fangs into you, it'll rip open your sense of self. If one tears you apart, your soul will just plain disappear. So if you want to make it out of here alive, hurry. Crawl along the path that brought you here and talk to the one who invited you to this dream. Go on, Tanner, escape the darkness. I do not know what that means, sir. I do not know what is going on. I would like to know what is going on. Alright, I actually have something I have to go run and do, so I'm going to stop this recording here, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're back. Hi, I may have had to go out and move a 90-inch TV onto a stand, and it wasn't fun, but hey, I'm back. I was rewarded with alcohol, and then I slept, and now it's the next day. So that's why things might be a bit different. But, I did get sent a link on how to get my save data simultaneously for this on my phone and my computer. So now that's it. I can grind anywhere. That's bad for me. I'm gonna lose my job. We have a question mark class, Dantes is here. Interesting. I'm not gonna use you. Because I have you, and you're good, but you're not Bunga Unga, which I feel like the Bunga Unga is the best thing for me to go with right now. Just feels smart, you know? So let's get, like... Let's go like this. Yeah. Yeah. Gee, let's go. Like this, because then you'll provide some support, you'll attack. You will also attack, but in a different way. Let's get you to have... Let's see here. What other silly craft essences do we have? Quick card up. How many quick cards do you have? You only have one. That's not good. You're balanced otherwise, though. I want something silly. Well, that actually... I don't know about that, actually, because it's only 50%, which is not amazing. Well, I guess it's no different. It's just a, like, this is just a entirely better version, huh? Because it's immediate. I might get you... I wish I could organize these by effect to see, like, which works, you know, builds per turn, which one does stuff better for this or better for that. I don't know, right? So I feel like that would be smart to be able to let me organize it that way. Buster up, gain up 50%. Sounds good. That's it's a real silly Billy technique. We'll switch you out then for someone who's a little bit cheaper. And there, that should be good. Okay. Alright, well, let's see whomst we got. Are we just still fighting with Dantes, but now we got our full party? This is very strange. Why are we in a dream world? What's going on? Now, notice it happened when we contracted with Napoleon, though. Why is that? I definitely am intrigued. Yeah, just random enemies, so... Oh, she's ready to fight. You know, let's take you out. Alright. Yeah, she looks like she's floating in this costume. Do you see that? She's like slightly above where she should be, it looks like. It's a bit strange. Okay. Oh, right, we gotta start her building. Okay. You know what, let's go. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just win. So, yeah, it's interesting trying to get my save data put onto my my phone there. Basically, it involves going into the root files of this and getting these random files. It's up on the Grand Order subreddit there. But now I can get them both going at the same time, and you know what? That's pretty nice. Because then I don't have to worry about, like... I don't have to worry about missing out on stuff, you know? Because I have to literally play it on my computer, so... Hey, we take that. Coil. Debuff resistant Noble Phantasm game, that's fine. Okay, let's go... Do you know what? Let's go, like... this. Alright. Because this might just kill the skeleton. Bit of a weird thing to just suddenly start fighting these trash mobs, you know? Just feels like it came out of nowhere. Just a little bit. Alright, and, well, let's get some big meter. Rock. Slappy. Alright. The growth continues. The video of me battling King Protea goes up soon, so I'm excited to see people's reactions to how good I do. I guess reverting my save file turned off the skill. Let's get confirmed skill use back on, just for the fact that I actually like knowing what I'm going to be doing. Well, let's start off with this. Actually, let's go... Yeah, because I like to double check sometimes, so I'm going to keep that on. Let's do this, and then next turn we'll do, Protea's. Though this might just win. My only thought about why we're now battling these enemies is that now that we've linked with a servant from proper human history, we've, like, linked to, like, I don't know, the realm of dreams or something? I don't know, man. But I guess we did that in the last Lostbelt too, so... I don't know. I don't even need a full combo with you. Just do it like this. How do you pick up a rock out of the ether of nothingness? I don't get it, but I like it anyways. I swear we are so close to getting Emiya to actually have his 10-star bond. Like, we're so close! Although I am going to hold off on using the bond grail until Saber gets hers. Well, well. You found the power to summon your heroic spirits even though you are stuck in a dream. Good. That means your sense of self has grown stronger. Remember yourself, be very, very aware of who you are, and keep moving forward. Come onward. Okay. Are we just gonna wake up? Fate Grand Order, Dream Hen, the Dream Arc. Out of nowhere. You know what, friggin', give me one that's good for, get me my bond up here. Let's get double bond up. Let me bond up. Yeah! Although we can't afford you now. So let's go someone cheap. Where's the cheap boy? There he is! Okay. Sounds good. Let's continue, I guess. Actually, we'll move you up, though, so we don't have to worry about actually having to use you. Okay. This is weird. This is strange. Are we still just walking forward? Floating forward? We're here. Imagine opening your eyes. Sense those who lack form with your soul. Rejoice, you have arrived. Oh, hi, Heracles. Can you see it? Is that a giant? No, that thing is not a giant. It may possess gigantic power, but it was power that belonged to a human. It is a hero among heroes, one who tore through supernatural beings to lay claim to glory. Whoever invited you to this dream would seem to be a truly fascinating individual. We can't go around him, might as well go through him. Continue onward. Defeat it. See how far your power can take you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have a berserker. Well, looks like we're gonna need to, diggity-dang win. Simple as that. I'll give this a try with this team, and if this doesn't work, I'll switch out to a bunch of foreigners. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Unremovable, huh? Well. Tease what it is. Start with this. And you know what? Let's start with this first. And simultaneously get you to dodge. So that's one way to double up on your thing there. Okay, and we're gonna spend one turn doing this. And we have no sea stars to gather, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Okay. Okay. Not a ton of meter, but we'll take it. Uh-oh. That sucks. Okay. Only... Huh. Okay. That's one turn, huh? Okay. Well, looks like we're spending a turn getting ourselves some meter here with everyone. We'll be able to get King Proteus pretty soon. In fact, probably right here, actually, with her gain. Nope, never mind. Ah! That's damage. That hurts. Okay. That sucks. Well, let's do a full combo. Just don't hit her again, please, and then we can at least do some stuff. Adorable! Seems to always attack the same one twice. He also only attacks twice, it seems. Okay. Alright. The time for squishies has come. Remember squishies? Like when someone has... Oh my god, that's like hidden with Tumblr era flashbacks. So, if you have a crush on someone, it's pretty big. I love it. But, like, if you have a little bit of a crush, you have a squish on them. I forgot about that. Okay, how much HP do you get back, though, dude? That's the question. Okay. I just need to survive one turn with Mash, then we can have her pop a thing. Well, let's use this for now. Because honestly, like, you have some big attacks here. If we survive this with Mash, then she can use her thing to block his super. That wasn't a lot of Buster Up, huh? Okay, let's see here. Valor A+. Okay. Block that, please. And hopefully, if we do... You know what, if we do like this, then we'll get enough for some more stuff. And hopefully his break gauge also gives him meter, so that it's a waste. Oh, the guts did proc, and it's only 3,000. That's not bad at all. Nice. Nice, we take those. So let's do... There we go. So we'll be able to break a couple gauges here, honestly. If we go, like... 1. That might break 1, 2... Or if we go that, that'll probably break. If we go like this, and then this, we'll try that. Okay. We'll see here. Okay, that broke a gauge. Good. And if this breaks another, that'll be good. We'll see here. He is a servant. Nice. Another one done. Another one done. Oh, well. Overcharge makes it go through. Okay. Valor. Okay, you're out. That's fine. Let's go. Let's just try and get as many as we can here. Breaks that. And there we go. Nice. That wasn't bad at all. Yes, you are a kawaii kaiju. Oh, Protea fight. Oh. Okay. Protea's one of the cutest ones that I've ever summoned, and I have both Illyas and all her friends. That's really saying something. Good work, Berserker. Thank you for protecting me. You've been such a good guardian. But it's okay. You can rest now. Please let him pass. Hmm? Is this who I think it is? That sounded like a girl. I see. That voice you heard is not meant for my ears. It belongs to the one who invited you to this dream. Your soul and sense of self return to the dream the moment you destroyed the guard's phantasm. From here, you can continue on alone. Do not look back. Don't make the same mistake Orpheus did. Orpheus? Orpheus. Nintendorpheus. Orpheus drinking a 40 in a basket. Good evening, Tanner. I'm so glad I finally got to meet you. Oh, I'm sorry it had to happen this way. Well, you were in the middle of making your temporary contract with the Archer. I kind of went and forced my own connection in too. I think that's what made you tumble into this strange place. But you made it out, and now here we are. I'm so glad you made it. Do I know you? Who knows? I certainly don't. You see, I'm someone with a deep bond to the Holy Grail. But I'm not actually that person entirely. Is this who I think it is? They say heroic spirits don't usually retain memories from their lives, and that definitely applies to me. I barely remember anything. I'm a droplet. A tiny, tiny droplet that dripped from someone who touched the Holy Grail. A fragment of a self and a soul that was given form, a spirit origin. I am an alter ego. Oh, hey! My name is Sany. Hey! We got her. Okay. I thought she was in a later event, but it makes sense she's here, I guess. Not event, but a later Lostbelt. Huh, alright. Nice. It's nice to actually get to see kind of who you are. See, it makes sense for her to be the other goddess, because if I'm correct, she's a mixture of a whole bunch of, snow goddesses, right? Well, we'll see. Wrapped up in a bow that is very, Ainu looking. Did I meet someone in a dream? Senpai! There you are, Private. Foo-foo-foo! I'm sorry, it's all my fault for forcing a connection with him. But it's okay, your soul and self are all connected just fine now, so there's nothing to worry about. Wait, that voice. There she is! Of course. Can you hear me okay? It's been so long since I used my real voice to speak, it feels sort of weird to actually use my mouth. Am I speaking all right? Sure are. We can understand you just fine, little mademoiselle. I never would have thought there was another servant of humanity here besides me, especially one trapped in the same dungeon. Wait, hang on. That's right, there wasn't. She just appeared out of nowhere shortly after you collapsed. It didn't seem like she had just stopped using her spirit form either. Foo, foo, foo! Oh, that? I was just using sprouting magecraft, but please don't worry about it too much. Usually I'm connected to the dungeon's depths, but when I saw you making a temporary contract with a heroic spirit, I thought I'd try reaching out and making my own connection, and now here I am. So you were already a prisoner when we got here, huh? Guess that makes us comrades in arms. Yeah, pretty much. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Alter Ego Sany. I go by that because Sany is the one who's most outwardly visible on my spirit origin. That said, Sany's name doesn't really belong to this body. I think it'd help if I said I was a pseudo-servant, right? As to this body's name, it's Illya, daughter of the Einsperns. Wow, they just said it. I'm actually happy about that. Usually I only let people I'm really close to call me that, but since we all share an enemy, I'll make an exception in your case. Illya, have I heard that name before? Now I see. So you're the Queen of Ice and Snow's enemy. Einsburn. You know who that is, Mesh? Yes, Einsburn is the name of a storied mage family with deep ties to the original Holy Grail War. I've seen it in Kaldia's database several times. The Einsburns are one of the so-called three great families. And in particular, they're known for producing Justice, the prodigious mage who created Fuyuki's Greater Grail. You really know a lot about this, don't you? Yes, I'm the last daughter of the Einsburn family. I don't think I'm a heroic spirit who's made a mark on humanity or anything, but I do have an inextricable bond to the Holy Grail, so now I'm a servant on the side of proper human history. And people did point something really interesting out. The Illya that we have who's a caster is Illya that's like an actual child. This Illya is the original Illya, not the Prisma Illya. And because of that, this Illya is actually the adult Illya. She's actually the one that is older than Shiro and is like 25. That's really cool, actually, and is a neat distinction. So now when you see her artwork has her half naked, don't worry. She only looks like she's a child. She's not actually. I hate this franchise sometimes, I swear to God. And yet I have multiple shrines to it. But oh yeah, I said this. Oh, but I should be clear, I'm not actually the last daughter of Einsburn. Huh? Does that have something to do with you being an alter ego? Well, if we take that at face value, it would mean that she's an entirely separate personality. True, and alter egos are listed in Kaldia's database as one of the extra classes. Oh, you're so cute. You must be Fu. Nice to meet you, Fu. I'm Illya. Come here. Fu! You're so soft and fluffy. I think I know what alter egos are. I just did that event. You do? We're an extra class that doesn't show up during normal Holy Grail Wars, so I don't think there's a lot known about us. I have almost all of them. You must have all kinds of different connections. This may be my class name, but that doesn't mean it. That doesn't just mean my. Wait, that may be my class name, but it doesn't just mean my class. In my case, I'm actually a high servant based on multiple goddesses with deep ties to the Holy Grail War coming together into one spirit origin. That's a cute face! In fact, this body is made up of no less than 3 goddesses' divided spirits, and that really is something, you know. Oh, it's nice to get a bit of her personality. A compound divine spirit pseudo-servant, that's... I can't believe it. Multiple gods all come together? Foo-foo! It is impressive, but it also has serious downsides. For one thing, they never shut up. Really? How can I put this? It's like these goddesses are roommates that are always fighting about something, with me and my snowy field serving as their core. They're all very seasoned goddesses, so believe me, it's hard having to play host to that skirmish. Skirmish between gods? I can't even imagine. No? May I ask you something, Sany? Please, call me Illya. Oh, okay. That's strange. But sure, that makes my job easier. Okay, Illya. You said you materialized as a servant from proper human history. Does that mean... Yes, I'm on your side. Remember I mentioned Einsburn? There you go. There's no Einsburn family in any Lostbelt on this Earth now, after all. So, a daughter of Einspurn is a part of proper human history's resistance against the Lostbelts. Got it? Ah, so you're the goddess Illya from proper human history. That's a little vague. But that's okay. You can think of me as a goddess from proper human history who's here to help you. Although, I'm afraid I messed up. I materialized here around the same time as that French emperor, but it wasn't long before Skahawk frick, that name always gets me, found me and locked me up in here. It's been so boring in here. I didn't even have anyone I could talk to. Oh, are you trying to cheer me up? You're such a good boy. There. I want to pet Foo so badly. A goddess in the dungeon, huh? Alright, let me ask you, why aren't you dead? Are you just being kept alive out of love, too? I don't know. Maybe she just wasn't willing to kill a god, or maybe she wanted to use me somehow? Say, to try and make this Lostbelt exist forever? I see. Well, I suppose that's possible, but I don't see any sort of preparations that need to be made for that kind of massive spell it'd take to sacrifice a god. Then maybe because I'm her daughter? Daughter? What do you mean by that? I'm composed of 3 northern goddesses. Sitani of the Ainu, Lohi of the Finns, and Freya of the Norse. Okay, now do you get it? Yep. It's another goddess of Norse mythology. The goddess of love, fertility, and gold. I don't want to think about that one. Yes, that means her divinity is tied closely to this very Lostbelt. Her domain was love and fertility, and she was beloved by gods and giants alike. I think her tears would turn to reddish gold, too. Accounts differ between the Volsunga saga and the Edda, but they agree Freya was the daughter of Njordjor. What the frick is that letter? It's like a violin. Your violiner. There's another legend that says Skadi and Your how do you pronounce it? Njordor. Okay, how do you pronounce it? Please tell me, Wikipedia. Okay, Njordor pronunciation. Let's see here. Here we go. No, I need the one that is the proper. Here we go.
Njorthor.
Njorthor? That's a TH? That's a TH sound? Are you for real? I'm going to try how to pronounce. Okay, here we go. Can you play? Wow, they're not playing. Cool. Thanks. Alright, Njorthor. That's a TH, I guess. According to the Freya within me, Skadi was Njorthor's second wife, which means she's your stepmother? What? That explains it. The queen looked like she was single to me. Buddy. Pal. But according to myth, she's married to the god of the sea and is a stepmother of the goddess of love. I never would have guessed. That wasn't really covered in the knowledge I gained when I materialized. I don't know. This Lostbelt has a completely different history from ours. It seems they diverged in the Age of Gods. Given that Skahawk of the Celts is part of the queen, and that she's the only god in this land. That particular Skahawk Skadi, isn't Freya's mother. That's just what the Freya in me is saying, yep. I'm certain Queen Skahawk Skadi was never married to anyone. Skadi, daughter of the What is this letter now? Okay. Pajazzi? Is that what it is? How do you pronounce this one? Oh, wait. Is that a TH sound also? Because it says Thazi? Yeah, Thajazi. How do you pronounce it? Tell me, Google. Thanks. Vimeo. Thiatzi. Okay. That's a Thiatzi. So I guess, okay, I think this is just the capital version of that other letter. Of the TH letter, am I correct? Let's see here. Oh, it's a thorn. Okay. So that's a thorn there. Which is, the thorn is what gives, yeah, thorn is a TH sound. Which gives us the ye old is actually, it's not a ye old, it's the old. Okay, but then that one there is an Iceland is a voiced dental fricative. Okay, they're both TH. This wait, what? No, I'm not Googling. Stop that, Google. So this is also another TH. This one is a English TH, which is the thorn. Then the one that was in your Thor there, that is a Icelandic. It's called F. Okay. Yeah, because this thorn here is a... It's also TH, but it's used in English as well. Okay. Thiazi. There we go. Goddess of Snowy Mountains. Here her fated marriage to Njorthor, or even to Odin, as other legends describe, never happened. Now she's the last goddess left, the sole survivor of Ragnarok, never once having to fulfill her destiny as the bride of the gods. That's Skahak Skadi. I bet she doesn't even know she could have ended up becoming Freya's mother. But then the Cryptor came, and with her, knowledge of proper human history's Norse mythology. That's why she couldn't kill me. So you're the daughter she might have had. Is that why she didn't hurt you, since you're fused with Freya? That's right. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on in God's minds either. But even if I am from a different world, knowing that I could have been her daughter if things had gone differently. Do you think that it might have been enough to make her think I was special? At least, I don't think I can rule it out entirely. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Woo! You jumped on me again. You're so sweet. Who's a good boy? Okay, so straight up, when Nakaruru comes back for King of Fighters 15, can we get this as a color palette? Like, for real? Because then it'd just be like, dang, go to Evo with Sany Illya. Foo! Stop, you're tickling me. Is this literally just a arc of Fu get zoomies? I feel like that's what it is. Because he's been nuts this entire chapter with no explanation. I think Fu just has zoomies. I'm so ticklish. Somebody get him off me. Fu, stop that. What's gotten into you? Why are you in such a good mood right now? Yeah, why are you like that? Like, what's going on? You've been weird this whole time. My only thought, because he attacked Napoleon, and I was loving Sany. Either he's like, it's a warning that Napoleon will betray us. There's a chance, or Merlin has possessed Fu, and Merlin hates dudes and loves little girls. Right? We'll see. We'll see what's the case. I've never laughed so hard before. I almost laughed until I cried. In fact, I think that was the first time I've laughed since I materialized. Fu. Settle down, Fu. I'm sorry, Fu. Wait until we're done talking, okay? Fu! Alright, I'm sure Fu doesn't mind the cold since he has that nice fluffy fur, but what about you? This whole castle is made out of ice and snow, so you'll die from the cold if something goes wrong with your protection spells and the like. Be careful, okay? If it helps, I can cast a warmth spell on you. Oh, that'd be great, thanks. Okay, here you go. That should have you nice and toasty in no time. Now you'll be able to sleep soundly, even in a bed with ice blankets and snow pillows. She cast that spell without even chanting. I know it can't have been a major spell, but still. Guess that's what you get when you combine 3 goddesses into 1 servant. So, I think that's enough about me, right? What should we talk about next? Fu! Fu? Fu? Good question. Now that we have a divine spirit here with us, seems like a great time to try and find out everything we can. Is there something you'd like to know? I'm in a good mood right now, so I'll answer your questions. I know all sorts of things, you know. I've used Lohi's magecraft to kill time, go on dream walks. I know a lot about the castle itself, too, including the people who live in it. Oh, you don't say. So is Sigurd really a Lostbelt servant? Oh, you really are sharp, aren't you? Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, wielder of a demonic sword and great hero of Norse legend. I'm not sure if his exploits took place during the Age of Gods or the AD era, and Freya won't tell me, but I can at least say this much about the red-eyed heroic spirit who serves the Cryptor. He is not a Lostbelt servant. Or at least, his spirit origin comes from proper human history. Freya is shouting that much. What? He's not a Lostbelt servant? But that doesn't make sense. I'm not absolutely certain, but when we observed his magical energy in the Shadow Border, it was very different from a servant of proper human history. And when we fought him earlier, his magical energy clearly belonged to that of a Lostbelt servant. Foo-foo! Well, the three divine spirits that make up Seed and I are certain about it. I can't imagine they don't have a reason. As far as I'm concerned, this explains a lot. No wonder Siggy didn't seem just like another servant. Just look at how ridiculously strong he is. I know we'll have to do something about him eventually, but... not eventually, first. Oh? Sigurd's the one keeping the paper moon. You do want to get that compass back, right? Same for the Tree of Emptiness, yes? I'll bet the Cryptor with the eye patch knows where it is. And Sigurd always goes there, goes wherever the Cryptor goes, even her private quarters. So to get the paper moon back or information about the tree, you have no choice but to defeat Sigurd. You're right, then we have a serious problem. Recovering the paper moon and locating the Tree of Emptiness just got a hell of a lot harder. He's definitely stronger than I am, at least right now. We're not completely out of options, but... Foo? Options? You mean like that buff you gave us earlier? I'm talking something bigger. A real trump card. The only thing is, it's kind of a handful. Well, you do have to defeat Sigurd before anything else, am I wrong? Not at all, no. Foo! You're a great man, Emperor of France. I think you deserve a hint. Sigurd may be very powerful, but he's not invincible. There is a way to fight him. It should also help you resist Skahak Skadi's primordial runes, at least to some extent. Is that... yes, the final option that might just be available to get you out of this predicament. Of course, it's so potent that both the Cryptor and Sigurd put up a really strong seal on it. So I want you to do your best to get it, then fight it with everything you've got. Once you defeat Sigurd and recover the paper moon, you can make that Cryptor tell you where the tree is. Or you could just kill her and find the tree yourselves. I want to believe we can reason with her. I see. Well, of course, you're free to handle that however you'd like. But I do think you should try to cut down the Tree of Emptiness as soon as you can. That's a good point. As long as there's even one Tree of Emptiness left, I don't think we'll be able to restore the world. But even so, I think in this particular case, reaching the Wandering Sea might be more important. When we first got here, that was our original plan. The main reason we wanted to cut down the Tree of Emptiness was to lure Sigurd out. No, you can't put off the Tree of Emptiness, it's too dangerous. The longer you wait, the more it will grow. What will you do if it ends up completely taking root? No, you have to cut it down as soon as possible. Makes sense, the bigger it gets, the further down its roots go, the harder it'll be to chop down. Well, if you're not sure what call to make, why don't you go talk to the rest of your team? Assuming you can get back in touch with them, of course. Well, we should talk to everyone on the border about this. Yes, Senpai. Just don't say I didn't warn you. What's the trick for fighting Sigurd you're talking about? Some kind of artifact or something? Don't tell us it's a holy grail. Unfortunately, no. If it were a holy grail, I would have already gotten my hands on it. It's a goddess. There's another divinity here in this Lostbelt in addition to Skahak Skadi and myself. She's from proper human history, just like the gods within me, a part of humanity's final attempt at resistance made manifest. That means she'll definitely be on your side. Foo! Oh right, I should have referred to her as another pillar. She might not be well defined enough to call her otherwise. At any rate, yeah! There, I just sent her location data to your terminal. I've never used Atlas Institute-style Magecraft like that before. I'm kinda tired now, though. It's been so long since I've talked to anyone, I think I might have overdone it. So I think this is a good time to wrap this up. The door to our cell just opened. You know, I think I did hear them saying something about how this prison is secured with a lock made of divine iron. Guess that means a divine spirit can open it up without even chanting a spell. Fuck you! I wish I could come along, but I'm afraid I need to stay here and go back to sleep. The Queen may not see you as a threat now, but that would change if I left this prison with you. So, since I can't come along, I threw in the unlocking and hiding spells for free. Take care, I hope to see you again sometime. So was she made, like... she must have been a story character before she was made playable. That must be it, right? And that's why we're doing it like this? Probably. Anyways. Let's grab ourselves some Zerker killers. Bring you up. And, let's actually switch you off, because I want to get him. I want to get his stuff. So we'll do that for sure. Let's go like this. Like that. Okay. Sounds good. Okie dokie. Let's go. Because we only have berserkers to deal with, so. Foo. Oh there, pupper. Quiet now. Looks like Divine Spirits have pretty impressive magecraft. The spells made us completely invisible. Even silence our footsteps and hid all our signs of magical energy. Yes, now that we're so well concealed, we might just be able to make it outside the castle, even with the Queen's incredible ability to see what happens in her territory. We're almost under the big bridge. Once we get there, we'll make our way back up to the ground and get as far away from the castle as we can. You sit quiet until then, got it? On you two. Good, we made it back to the ground. Just a little farther until we're outside the castle's perimeter. Concealing spell's just about worn off, but that's okay. Activate those booster things and get us out. Mash, get ready to use the Hilarious board. Understood, Senpai. Expanding the Ortonax Solaris board attachments now. Foo, foo, foo. Foo, what's gotten into you? Is there something in those shadows over... That's why I can't stand stupid little beasts. I was just about to pounce on you from behind and wipe you all out at once, but then it went and ruined that. Koyanskaya. Of course I am. Whether at the ends of the earth, the ends of space itself, or even a snowy country still stuck in the Dark Ages with no entertainment at all. Even if I have to play nice with Queen Lonely Hearts, who's deluded herself into believing everyone who loves her. As long as there's a chance to make a profit, NFF Services will be their heart. I really thought I could have counted on someone else to take out the trash, but you know what they say, if you want something done right. You are here to torment innocent people again like you did in Russia? Well, look at you, little girl. Looks like you can put up a halfway decent fight now. Well, that's just terrible. Are you sure you aren't the cold, heartless ones around here? Still, I couldn't care less about the people here one way or the other, so I'll just let that comment slide. Now then, getting down to business. If you're about to leave, it's time for you to pay up what you owe. This ice castle may be deserted and downright awful to live in, but in this world it's on par with a 5-star hotel. Accommodations that luxurious don't come cheap, you know. Let's see, a short stay for 3 pathetic humans and 1 ratty little furball comes down to 5 quadrillion QP. But not to worry, if you can't afford to pay in QP or quartz, nope, then I'll happily settle for watching your death agonies instead. I did tell you back in Russia that I'd see you again, didn't I? I am as capable as I am beautiful, and unlike you humans, I never break my promises. Foo. Oh, now, who's this lady, and how the hell do you know her? She's beautiful, sure, but she also got the darkest aura I've ever seen. Josephine had her bad days, sure, but never anything close to this. You're awfully sharp for a servant I've never met before. It'll be a pleasure to kill you, heart. Okay, everybody, that's enough chin-ups down there under the bridge. Come on out and announce yourselves with a nice loud roar now, star! Master, a large group of giants is emerging from under the bridge. Who is this woman? Some kind of beast tamer? Does she come from the Bolshoi circus or something? That's Koyanskaya of NFF Services. She's working with the Cryptors and was partially responsible for destroying Chaldea. Pawning your dirty work off on your subordinates again, huh? Of course, wrangling subordinates is what I do. Besides, you 3 just aren't enough to motivate me personally. I don't deal with the bottom of the barrel myself. If you want anything to do with me, you just have to show you're worth my time. All right, Jotnar, time to get to work. Special honors go to those who do an exceptional job, so make sure to kill them all. There are even more giants coming out from under the bridge now. Master, There's no reason for us to fight on her terms, Mash. Let's get out of here. I can see you've got some history with her, but save it for later. Let's do this, Tanner. Mash, hurry up with those boards while we work on opening up a path. Right, understood. Let's beat them up. Beat them up. And then we'll We'll get on out of there on our cool ski boards. I love the ski boards, for real. I love it. Alright, so 35! That is a lot. Alright, we gotta make our way through, I guess. Wowie zowie. Alright, okay. I'm gonna pop a evade on you. Boy, I wish I had Mash's old moveset. Target focus and increase that. And let's go... Sure, let's pop a fear going on eventually. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 to try and get Mash's super going. We got all 3 of the giants here too. Okay. Oh, that rock sure is alarming. And that ice pillar sure is alarming as well. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, because we want to try and get Abigail's super. Okay. Alright, yeah, go for those guys, please. Let's pop this on to get a bit more meter each time, too. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because if we kill one and another one comes in, we'll be able to get the super off on them. Crit. Ah, it doesn't even need it. Okay. Alright. I'm sure it's just getting enough of them. I can't imagine needing to actually kill 35 of them. Then again, watch the game just be like, no, do it, actually. Anything else here? No, we're good. I'll just go like this. Get them all. Get them all in the gooey tentacles. Oh, right, it's only on one. I always mix up hers and the other one there. Hokusai's, because in my mind they both hit multiple. That's fine. Okay, we gotta focus on that moose. The moose spill. Okay. Well, he'll get it next turn, so let's go just suck that from him. And let's go 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Mash gets her super. Okay, and big hitty. Yeah, big hitty. Okay. Boy, you just keep hitting Abigail, huh? Let's go. Mold this. Yeah. Give us the defense up. This is gonna be enough. Let's see 70 get the crit. Nope. That's alright. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. And then focus on killing this guy instead. Yeah, we'll go. So I should go like this. Well, this will definitely kill. And then this. Or we could go. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so let's go attack up. I gotta still level up her stuff. I really do. Okay, that's fine. So let's go. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That should kill the guy in the middle, move on to the one at the front, right? Let's see here. Let's see. Did we do it? Yes, good. Oh, that's cool. That is absolutely not lava. That is actually stone, sir. Sir, that is the wrong element. Oh, dang, that sucks. I always get real bad luck with the... when you hit the stun and you're like, okay, one of my guys is stunned. I have two that can still do moves. It's like, nope, sorry. Statistically, you should be able to attack, but you can't. Alright, so how many of these guys are we meant to kill? We just still going? There we go, okay. My timing sensor was on. I was like, okay. I can feel it. I can feel the time coming. I can also feel Enya so close to getting his costume. It has been 365 days almost since I started this game, and I am only now playing it once a day, getting him to bond level 10. Think about that. There. We've secured an exit route. Now's our chance, Master. Hilarious boards, maximum thrust! Full off! So, they got away. Well, I guess, if nothing else, they passed that test of ability. They're certainly experts at running away. First they knock the giants aside, then they make a getaway on Magecraft skis. Can't say I was expecting that. Admittedly, they're still well within sniping range. But the smart money says to leave them alone for now, especially since I've already got everything I came for this Lostbelt for. Might as well let these humans fight it out amongst themselves so I can sit on the sidelines with a bag of popcorn. Chaldean scripters, humans are humans and being around them makes me sick. I have no interest in either side, except for when it comes to you, Ophelia, sort of. It's such fun watching you come to grips with your wish for destruction. You don't even realize you're harming others. You think you're just a poor scapegoat even as you blindly blunder about ruining everything. Much as I don't care about them, I can't deny it's fun watching humans like that. This Lostbelt's beauty is all built on thin ice, and your naivete is going to show just how fragile it is. Dang. Called out. Let's see if that actually leads somewhere, or is just going to be a thing to be like random, like they say stuff and then you forget about it forever, right? That's it. That's the fate way. All right, we're going to do this next time, like the Spring Sunshine Beginning. We'll check that out next time, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you for some more Fate Grand Order then. Ciao.